What's going on, people? This is your boy Mello right here. Alright? Um, and this is what you're seeing here is the birth of a vlogger. Alright? This is my first ever vlog video. Well, video log, whatever. So basically, the other day, I decided, a couple weeks ago that I'm gonna start my collection again. You know what I mean? And the first pair I wanted to start with was those Columbias, man, them freaking 11s. They're so beautiful and sexy. I had fortunate enough to have an original pair when they came out and shit. When it had the icy bottom and all that. And I said, all right, I want to get those. So I decided, I'm gonna try and hunt those down at a decent price because obviously, like I said, I decided a couple weeks ago that I was going to start my collection again. So, that release was already over and done with. And that resale value cats trying to get it ridiculous, man. That shit is, oh my God, this is crazy. So I hit up Scoop. I hit up Scoop 208, peace to that boy Scoop, 208. I hit him up on Twitter and shit, and I hit him with a quick tweet, let him know, what I'm trying to do. And he highlighted him and asked him, could he get me a pair of Columbias, 11s for a decent price and shit. And he was like, he's seeing right now for $260 and shit, going and all that. I asked him if he had my size, a size 11 and all that. And he was like, I thought since the dude is into sneakers and all that he might have, shit on deck, exercise and all that. But that wasn't the case, whatever. Yeah, from what he said, I guess he only carry, keep his size. He wear his sneakers basically, like me. I wear my shit. So peace to that boy 208. You know what I mean? So I started hunting around and shit for, online and all that. I hit eBay. So what I'm going to do today is my unboxing for a pair that I got off eBay. I paid $250 for these joints on eBay. And, which was a decent price. But now, after examining the pictures, first of all, I paid because I decided to get it from this particular seller because he had like over 200 slank rating and 100% positive feedback. I went through messages and all that. And he obviously sells sneakers and shit. So he sold several other pairs to other people and all that. But after examining the pictures that he had on there, I was feeling a certain way about them. You know what I mean? It just wasn't looking right. And you know how eBay do that shit. You see the pictures and you can move close up and all that. So I got those pretty decent pictures and shit. And so right now I'm gonna do the unboxing on these joints to see if I got what I'm supposed to have. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that, the unboxing on those. My first starter, restarting the collection. The first ill pair of sneakers that I got to add to my collection and shit. I got a few others, so we don't have a whole lot of super fly shit unboxings. You know what I mean? Shit that I'm gonna be picking up and all that shit that I got coming in already. So I already got a few pieces coming in. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some fire. I ain't gonna tell you what goes on, but there's gonna be some fire and shit. Right, so besides these 12, these 11s that I got here, I'm gonna show y'all, a pair that I thrifted 2 days ago from the Goodwill. So I started, I'm starting this blog for the first time, so obviously I've been doing research, looking at other cats' vlogs, see what they talking about, see how they doing it, how they getting their views up and all that. So I bumped into this dude, Paul Cantu. Peace out to that boy, Paul Cantu. He half Mexican and Latino. Peace, Papa, arriba, and all that. To y'all Mexicans over there. I'm Boricua, Puerto Rican over here. But peace to Latino nation, holla. So, that boy, Paul Cantu, right? I've been watching his videos and how he be doing with the thrifting and all that. So I walked into the Goodwill, found these. Straight up. Right up on the motherfucking shelf. Can you believe that? Just sitting there. There was like, no, nothing else. There was only shoes surrounding, like ladies' shoes, high heels, those bootleg Madams and all that shit that they had sitting up there. And then, these. Can you believe it? These. So we're going to get into these right now, right? So, what we have here, you already know, that is from 2006, the Varsity Purple White Gray Flint 7s from 2006. OG everything. I I seen these things and I couldn't believe it. Like, you look at the bottoms and you still got the color, you know what I mean? You still got the purple Varsity in the Jumpman. You know how hard that is? That means that whoever owned this really wasn't stomping around in these like that. You still got the color over here, you know what I mean? In this right here, the purple Varsity, you know, this is actually yellow and it's not really white. You know what I mean? That's the camera making it look white. But, yeah, man, over here you still got the black in this. Because, you know, when you walking in these and you wearing them out and you stomping around, that starts to rub off. That color starts to fade. They start to thin down and all that. But this still has the traction on it. So I was looking at it like, oh, damn, wow, I saw them joints. And the price was crazy. I was like, oh, are you seriously going to give me these for $7.50? Wow, thank you so much. They're going to love living with me in my house. You know what I mean? We got the yellowing over here. You know, that happens, but you got all them dudes, you know what I mean, all that, they got that sauce and all that to put on there and make those nice and white again. You know what I mean? Then you got the inner sole, right? Look at that. That's still actually white. That inner sole is still actually white if you look. It's still white. It's not bad at all, man. And then you have right here, you know, the paint is still on there, the white paint. Then you got the black, that's still on there. It's not really rubbed off. You know what I mean? Then you can see clearly that this is straight tumbled leather. The tumbled and real 100% the suede, and it's still soft. This leather is still soft, still, you know, moving around. It's not stiff. You don't have all that stiffness, you know what I mean? Like the new buckle they put on there, that shit gets so stiff after a while that you go like that and crack that shit after 8 years. Are you serious? Come on. Right, then you got the gray suede right here. Right, the gray Flint. Look at the color, right, of the suede. That's still gray. Are you serious? It's still there and it's soft. Believe it or not, this is, I mean, if you can see how I'm pressing on this is really still soft after so many years. I mean, look at that. Bang. Check that out. You still, you know, look at that. You know, so when I did pick them up, these shits were leaning. You know what I mean? It was leaned out. Like, you can see some of the creases there and all that. The joint was still leaned out. So what I did was I took it and I stuffed it with newspaper. So, you know what I mean? I stuffed it nice and tight with the newspaper, you know what I mean? So I got it right there to get it back the way it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? I you know, put them shit straight back like they were supposed to be and all that. And I even, you know, there's some crease. Look. The creasing in the toe box. You know what I mean? Look, that's not even, it's really none there. That's crazy. You see that? These are an 8.5. There's really no creasing in that, look, in that toe box. That's ridiculous. That's so nice. And then, you know, you have the mesh here, the inner liner and all that. That's still nice and clean. And it's still soft. It's not torn up. You ain't got none of those lint balls in there and all that living in there. So that joint is still, you know, that's still hard. Man. Joint is still sick. You know these joints? Yeah, you got the back in there and all that. All right, come up in here, and you can see that these joints, OG, straight up. You know what I mean? Then right, you got this other. You have the other pair, and the other pair, of course, is just as nice, man. I mean, it's just as nice. This pair is just as nice. Like I said before, the leather and everything is still soft. You know what I mean? It's still pliable, still moves around and all that. It's not as stiff. The suede is still in there. You know what I mean? Then, like again, there's no creasing in that. Look at that. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know if that's when they took it out. Yeah, I didn't notice when I picked them up there was creasing in there. You know, like I said, they're worn out. They definitely worn out. But I mean, you know, for a pair from 2006, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Bang. You got. So it's, I mean, overall, it's still a nice pair of shoes, right? The joint is still hanging in there the rest of the sole, all right? So the joint is, you know, and you know, a sneaker doctor get his hands on these, and he gonna turn these shits back. He gonna bring them back to life. He definitely gonna take these and bring them back to life. You know what I mean? So right now I got those on eBay. You can check those out at Edwin Perez 09 on eBay. Alright, and those is on there right now. Starting bid is $5. I got like 28 people watching these joints right now. So yeah, you know what I mean? Yep, check them out right there. So yeah, I'm thinking, yo, for $7.50 what I paid for it, I'm thinking they're gonna go for about I don't know, maybe $50, maybe. You know, cats pick them up, or cat, you know, they want to doctor these joints up. You know what I mean? These are easy to go. You know what I mean? For $50, easy. Yeah, so, you know, that's there. And now, to get to my joints. Well, first we're going to find out if these joints is real. Because if they not, then I'm definitely getting my money back. And then I already emailed the seller, and I told him, I said, yo, Duke, man, if I find out these sneakers is fake, you ain't getting these shits back. You not getting these sneakers back. You know what I mean? I hit him with the look. I live in New York State, and it's against the law to ship a counterfeit merchandise. You know what I mean? And all that counterfeit infringement and all that. So you ain't getting these back, because I'm not going to send them back to you. So I'm going to just contact eBay, let them know that I need my motherfucking money back. And that's it. You hear me?